What's up, guys? Welcome back to RimWorld. Welcome back to Lake Town. We are still alive. I'd like to go ahead and start things off by apologizing for the lack of video yesterday, and as well as this one being up a little bit later than I like to upload them. Usually I like to upload them around 10 a.m. Eastern to give you guys pretty much all day to watch it. And yeah, the reason there wasn't a video and the reason this one's going up late is because my throat's been a little sore lately, and I didn't really feel like talking. I wanted to just kind of rest my throat, my vocal cords. It's quite a large fire. So again, apologies for the lack of the video yesterday, but we're back. We're back in Lake Town. And what's going on? Well, nothing too much. I traded away pretty much all of our leather so we could get a little bit of medicine, and I also sold Trovatelli for a measly 800 silver. So now we have 1900, and we can't afford anyone else. Yeah. Actually, you know what? When I was checking, we didn't have this much silver. Oh, and they're gone already. Never mind. Don't worry about calling them. I guess we had some silver just lying around. Alright, well, we are in Operation Clean This Place Up because it is a dirty mess, and we're working on getting our third geothermal rebuilt. We got this one finished up, so that's nice. One of the suggestions in the comments was to actually use the ship reactor as a power source, and I've never tried it. I've never even thought about trying it, but I looked it up on the wiki, and it says that it does give 1000 watts of power. This is only 3600. This is 1700, so it's not as good as even a solar generator, but it does run continuously, and it doesn't have any terrain requirements, so I could put it wherever I wanted. And I was thinking about maybe building a few of them, and then just kind of having them off to the side in some building, and then running. See, I don't know where we would put it. What I wanted to do was have just kind of like a backup, and then have them surrounded with batteries pretty much. And we won't use that power at all, but then if our power ever runs out, then I'll do a switch and flip it over to the turrets. But I'm not sure how we'd be able to have that work because I kind of have power cables just going pretty much everywhere. I could get rid of this power right here and then use this room. Actually, that's not big enough because it needs a 5x5 room. Maybe it'll rain and get rid of this. That would be super fancy. Actually, I don't think it can get in because we have the limestone blocks. But yeah, maybe we'll do something up here with that, and then get rid of these power lines, and then run a switch and a bunch of batteries, and then that way we'll be able to at least power our turrets for a short time in an emergency situation. And if it's a lot of power, then I can always just connect it up to the grid instead of rebuilding all of these. Although all of these generators, they tended to work. But I like the idea of using the ship reactor, and it's definitely something I want to try. So thank you for the suggestion. What else? We have the combat supply. Where's Scottish? Scottish, are you doing work? What am I talking about? You never do work. You're gonna go wear a cloth t-shirt. It's fine. Maybe the combat suppliers will like your shirt so much they'll give us a discount. Alright, let's get rid of all of our junk. Charge rifle poor, great bow. Ooh, we got a great bow. I did tell them to make some great bows. I don't remember if I did that on camera or not. But I figured, why not? They're decent in medium range combat, which is pretty much what we have going on right here. And they have a pretty good range. I believe that's actually longer than a charge rifle. And 18 damage is, it's nothing to sneeze at. I did lose a colonist to it was either a great bow or a pila, one of the throwing spears. One shot right through the brain. So it is possible. Do not discount them because they are basic weapons. We'll get rid of that because it's at 61%. And I think we're actually okay on melee weapons, but I'll keep that other Gladius for right now. Get rid of this stuff. Don't really care about the knives too much. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it, because we could use the silver. A poor golden mace, 16,000 silver, that's ridiculous. Alright, let's get rid of this stuff. Don't care about knives. I'll keep the full durability spear. Get rid of that spear. I believe this was Trigger's spear. Or not Trigger. Who was it? I can't remember anymore. I mean, it did belong to Trigger at one point. I can't think of the name. I think it started with a D. I feel terrible now. This is why we need the memorials. We need to be able to have headstones. And this is a pretty good price for medicine. So I'm going to take like all of it. And we're still going to make a cool 2.5k. Lovely. Lovely trading with you. Lovely doing business with you. That's pretty awesome. Let's make sure everyone's equipped with stuff. Okay, Squirrel, can you shoot? You can shoot. But you don't have a weapon, Squirrel. Well, guess what? Now you have a great bow, Squirrel. Do some damage. Go forth and conquer. See what the range is. That's a pretty good range. So about to here-ish, she'll be good. About to that far away. Which is pretty much, like I said, this section. Clark is really amazing at shooting. He has the sniper rifle. You know what? Actually, we should see if they have... Where's Scottish? Scottish? I always lose you, Scottish. You're hauling silver to the trade depot? Yes, that is acceptable. Thank you guys for putting the silver in the lake. That's always helpful. I approve of that very much. Let's go see if they have any weapons, because I didn't even think about buying weapons. They have anything good? Just trying to look at the pictures. It looks like mostly just the melee weapons we sold them, and then pretty much everything we sold them is what they have. You guys aren't very good at this, are you? We took almost all of their silver too. Alright, so we're on the lookout for charge rifles, and I would like to get a couple of good quality sniper rifles. Scottish, of course, is incapable of violence. So Clark, we have rocking the not super great sniper rifle. Squirrel has the super fancy new great bow that we just made. Duster has a pistol, which makes sense because he's not very good at shooting. Furious has the other sniper rifle, and he is okay at shooting. Philip is not equipped with a weapon, and he's pretty good at shooting. What about Ludmilla? She's the brawler. She's got a spear. We need to get a personal shield for her. Alright, well, we need another bow. That way we can get Philip a weapon. And there's a personal shield. I guess it's 1% quality. That's not good at all. Malaria, I'm guessing. Yep. Everyone's got the malaria. You know what? We're hanging in there. We're doing pretty well. It's going to be spring soon. Excited. And it seems like we're doing really well on food with just running these. How many do we have? 8. Looks like we have 8 set up for food. And then 2 of them are set up for hops because alcohol is always important. And I'm only half joking, because back in like the Middle Ages, the water wasn't safe to drink, so that's where light beer comes from. The workers had to water down their beer, that way they would have something to hydrate with while they were working. So yeah, there you go. That is me almost in a completely joking way giving you permission to drink light beer if you're doing any sort of physical labor. I'm implying or stretching even. I'm not stretching anything. Stressing even that I was completely joking, and you should not do that. Unless, of course, it's your own personal home improvements you're working on and you want to get a little warm and toasty while doing it. That's, why not? Just don't cry to me if you hammer a nail through your hand, because it's not my fault. So what do we got going on? Nothing. Nothing at all. We're just kind of sitting here. We got the geothermal rebuilt, which is pretty awesome. And now we're going to start working on getting our power back up, because all these extra turrets that I did build are really kind of eating away at our power. We do still have this chunk of plasteel up here, which is pretty nice. I'll actually tell these guys to mine this out, and then hopefully they'll start hauling it. Maybe we'll get a slave trader, and we'll be able to get another laborer, because we could really use someone to kind of just clean up and haul stuff. It's malaria you guys are yelling at me about. That's actually pretty much Scottish. He's doing nothing but hauling right now, which is helpful. I mean, we need it done. A day in the life of Scottish, hauling boar meat to the fridge, shuffling some stuff around, treating Furious. You know what, Scottish? You've stepped up. And then, oh yes, we're getting our first harvest of the Zaragum. That's awesome. I'm not sure why it's hurt. I say hurts because I guess it's a plant and it's alive. We're under siege again. Oh, Poopy. Your name is Poopy? Come on now. Ayano Poopy Fernandez. I feel like that wasn't a good name. Alright, well, let's see, kind of get a rough idea how well these guys are equipped. She's got an armor vest and a PDW I'd love to have, so Poopy, we're coming for you. Overall, it looks like they're just kind of your average group. This is the district at the mountain people again, because we kidnapped 2 of their people. So they're pretty salty about it. I guess I could feed them some of the silver I have, that way they'd stop sieging me, because the raiders haven't been sieging me. It's only these guys. That's actually probably a good idea. So I'll try to remember to do that after the siege. Hopefully they set up right here. If they set up right here, then we have nice cover pretty much all the way around. We can get a good surround on them and fight this out up there, at least until we can, what does Clark have? Clark's got a sniper. You know what, Clark? You're coming over here. Okay, they didn't go exactly where I wanted, but we can still get some decent shots off on them. Alright, let's go down here, because we're going to have to run away towards the town. So unforbid that boar. So I want to be able to do that as soon as possible. And we are now in range. We should be able to get a couple pot shots off at least. I wasn't really looking at the weapon types. Okay, he's just a little too far away. I'm not actually sure what they're doing. This is kind of weird. I guess they're waiting for their supplies. They can't siege us without supplies, and nothing has been dropped in. There we go. There's Madam. Oh, there they go. And it was suggested to me to, instead of going after the people that are manning the mortars, to actually just shoot the mortars themselves. So that's something that I'm going to try to do. Oh, Clark, I was getting ready to just yank him away. Look at that shot. That was a good shot. Right in the gut. Alright, so yes, it was suggested that I attack the mortar. And that should force an engagement, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm hoping that by attacking the blueprint, it still counts the damage after it's been built, which I guess I'll find out. Are you hitting it? You are hitting it. Alright, so we're going to run time a little bit. Okay, so maybe that's not such a good idea, because it just dumps all the resources back. So maybe I should just wait until it's built. But Clark is doing some good damage. Philip's in a poor mood. He's going to go do a little bit more mining. I'll probably try to use these to get up that little battery room I told you guys about that was suggested to me. An escape pod. Ooh. Okay, I should probably not take my eyes off Clark, but I want to. Come on, come on, come on. Get off the ground. Okay. Vladimir is a politician. decent at melee. He's neurotic, so he's got a higher mental break threshold, which isn't great, but he works faster. He's got a lower mental break threshold, which helps balance out the neurotic, and he walks faster. And capable of dumb labor and crafting. It's not great, but his social is stupid high. It's not great, but you know, it's what we got. We'll grab Ludmilla, and Ludmilla will go capture Vladimir. Alright. Clark is doing some work. Clark, if you just want to fire at Jin, I can do this all day, guys. I can't tell if they're scared or just bored. Oh, we're going for Poopy. That's a great idea, actually, because I want the armor vest and I want the PDW. That was a terrible shot. What are you aiming at? Now, this is just me, but I feel like, and I'm not sure if this is in the game, this is just me talking. I feel like if a person with a rifle has half cover or full cover, they should get an accuracy bonus. Okay, and it does look like the damage does carry over. Because they'll be able to use it as a prop. Please not the generator again. I hate everything. I hate everything. Oh, and another one of my tips that I received was the reason that the people walking in here were just instantly catching on fire, which is something I didn't even think about. Clearly I don't think about a lot when I play this. Is that it wasn't that they caught on fire because the fire magically leapt to them, it's that the room was potentially so hot that they just flat out combusted. Yeah. You know what? I should have... Philip needs a weapon, that's right. We're trying to make a bow for Philip. Oh, we did get a bow. Is it good? Oh, it's an excellent quality bow. I want to check that out. That accuracy is really nice. Philip, if you want to go get your bow. Alright, so we should be okay here. Okay, we're okay. And it was also suggested to me that I should bring the walls in around, because the reason I've been leaving this gap is because I figured that, like, say there was a damaged spot, well, I guess in the middle. Can you repair that? Okay, so I guess they just have to be able to touch it in order to repair it. I was worried that, say, like, this section up here got damaged and there was a wall right next to it, they wouldn't be able to go around and repair that side. But that could be just like a habit from a really early build of RimWorld where that was a thing, or I could have just been misremembering it. So in the future I will probably build the generators where the wall's pretty much hugging them, and then I'll leave a little space around for a door. So I do listen to you guys, and I really do appreciate all of the comments and the feedback. Oh, got him. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and undraft him, because I'm assuming that they're going to attack now because, well, everything's on fire. That's good. How do you guys like it? Okay, they're assaulting the colony, so let's make sure everyone's indoors. Philip's coming. Ludmilla's coming. Ludmilla is super slow. He might bleed to death. Clark's coming. Alright, everyone's going to be inside, which is pretty awesome. We still have this that we can open up. That could be a good source of new colonists. Alright, well, I'm probably not even going to do anything with these guys. I'm probably just going to see about our turrets. Which, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Philip's going to go get his bow. Man, Philip, you are slow. Why are you slow? Because you're missing a foot, and I just completely... I'm so sorry, Philip. I'm so sorry, Philip. Which foot is it? Your left foot? Stop. I'm a terrible person. This is why I have the prosthetic arms and legs. Just for emergencies like this. And poor Philip here has been walking around without a foot. he has to go in the storehouse every day and see these prosthetic legs that he'll never have. It's like, why are you mocking me? Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Philip. Scottish, you can't do anything. You're just hauling stuff. Clark is eating, which, you know, Clark, you deserve to eat. Squirrel, I'm gonna bring him over here. Test out his new bow. Squirrel, I'm gonna not bring over here. We're gonna wait right here. Philip, I'm gonna bring you back here so the turret doesn't shoot you. We have visitors from Burrow at the Desert, and they are fleeing. Hey, it's bad luck again. Except this time it's a dude. I'm pretty sure last time it was a female. And by last time, I mean an episode or two ago when we were attacked and I said, hey, there's bad luck. Poor Poopy's getting away. Which kind of makes me sad because I really wanted that weapon. But what are you going to do? Can steel burn down? I feel like steel should probably be fireproof. It doesn't even have HP, so yeah. And then all of this stuff is burning, so that's good. Well, there's silver. And we have some survival meals up here. Did we get anything good? We have one captive that is missing an arm. We have arms. It's okay. We just found out we have arms. We have Lovegood, who should be okay. Bleeding. She's going to be dead soon. Not very good at combat. How's Gyu? Brawler. We'll talk about it. These are the only ones we got. That's unfortunate. I guess I could chase him out with Clark and see if maybe I could get bad luck. Perhaps. That melee skill. And he's got a pistol. You guys don't know how to gear your people properly. Alright, well, Clark, if you want to... What do they have on? I need to make sure they don't have any like body armor or anything I want. If you want to capture Gyu, and Philip, if you want to capture Lovegood, let's make sure we undraft the two people we had drafted. And we will unforbid these bodies. Do we get any good pistols? We got a normal quality pistol. And then some poor quality pistols. So that's not super great, but we're alive, and thank you for the suggestions to snipe the mortars, because that's incredible. I know that you said that you felt like it was cheating, but at the same time, they're the ones that are trying to kill you. So yeah. Alright. Ooh, we also have Vladimir. I completely forgot we had Vladimir here too. Health, you've been bandaged. Not too great. Oh, you have dementia. What does that do for you? Whole body blood loss. I wonder if... Okay, the moving and manipulation. The moving I would probably say is the torso. The tibia. Where is the tibia? I feel like that's a bone in either your arm or your leg. I feel like I should probably know this, but I guess I never took a human anatomy course. Culinary school and digital media school, you don't, or those programs of study, you don't really need to know human anatomy. I guess it would kind of help-ish for butchering. Ish. I say ish. Because it honestly doesn't really matter. As long as you can make it taste good, it doesn't matter what it's called. That's not necessarily true. Because someone could be allergic to something. Or it could be a vegan. Ugh. I'm sorry if you're a vegan. I'm sorry I made the comment. I'm not I'm not sorry that you're a vegan. Alright, I think before we wrap up this episode, I do want to have Scottish. Are you over here doing your doctor thing? You are. I'll let you finish bandaging Gyu. I'll let you bandage Lovegood too. Scottish, you know what? You are stepping up. You are just... Scottish is the man now. His doctoring skill is rocking out. He's having a good time doing some bandages. I was told that if someone is passionate about a skill and they are performing that skill, then they do get a slight joy boost out of it, which is good to know. Scottish, if you could not go rest, I want you to call district at the mountain. Never mind. Lilith Luxembourg hurls some epithets at the monitor and disconnects. We can't tell them that we love them. Maybe if we get Vladimir, I will try to recruit him. How's he doing? He's got dementia, so that's a thing. And I guess also he has poor talking, so even though he's got really high social stat, he probably won't be able to do much. I'm not going to recruit him. I didn't notice he had dementia. Unless he developed dementia on the way back because Ludmilla brought him here so freaking slowly. Giyu. That would be another brawler. Pretty good at medicine and at cooking as well. And you're incapable of nothing, so we can also make you just help out with the hauling and stuff. So we will try to recruit Giyu. And were you missing something? You're missing the arm. We can fix that. We can fix that. And Lovegood, one more time, what do you have? Growing construction. You know, I'm looking at these. You're interested in them, so that makes me happy because you'll learn them quicker. Art, don't really care about. The mining will be nice. You're incapable of nothing. You're going to be drunk, and you're volatile. Mental break threshold. We'll try it out. We'll attempt to recruit her for a little while, and depending on our chances, we might just sell her. And I need to not sell these people all at the same time because that'll just make everyone super grumps. Clark, ugly environment. How is this ugly? I guess there's a piece of dirt on the rug right there. Who else was it? Philip's in a terrible. Philip! It's because no one's feeding you. Go get him food. Squirrel. Be a boss. Thank you. We have a good shotgun in here. I didn't notice that. Alright, well, this has been a little long of an episode. A little longer than usual, but hopefully you guys don't mind. You know what? I'm just gonna let it go for a few more minutes. We're just hanging out, having fun. We gotta get all this plasteel set up. Mad animal, it is singular. I do check. Clark is gonna get attacked by a squirrel. That is oh, there's more than one person. I'm like, how can I draft various objects? And let's get Clark. We'll bring him back over here. You guys are just awesome. Look at Duster. I believe his shooting skill's 4. Yeah, it's 4. He doesn't even like shooting. He's just like, eh. Pulls out that pistol. Shoots the squirrel between the eyes. Got him. Blows the smoke off the gun. Ooh, cargo pods. I'm easily distracted. What do we got going on? Ooh, meals. Some fine meals. Squirrel, get off the meal. Squirrel wants to eat the meal. Duster, what are you doing? You're consuming a fine meal? How about you haul the fine meals? How about that? And let's check on, who was it? Was it Philip? Where's Philip? I feel like it was Philip. Oh god. Philip has died during surgery. Squirrel, what did you do to him? Oh, Philip. I guess you would have preferred having no foot to being dead. Well, we get his bow. I think it was probably not the malaria. It was the surgical cut to the neck. And the 4 surgical cuts. You're operating on his leg. Squirrel, his leg. You need to, like, Sharpie all over his body. Like, not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Right on his neck. Not here either, genius. Squirrel, how... I hope you feel bad about... Do you feel bad about that? Witnessed an ally's death. It should be caused an ally's death. He should go on a rampage right now. He should go attack the people at District of the Mountain. And come back with their ears as trophies. Why don't you... Do you have anything really good? You know what? He gets to keep his stuff. Except for that. Who needed a weapon? Philip was actually the one that needed the weapon. And then I realized that he needed a foot I killed Philip is what happened, pretty much. I know I don't need this here, but I want it there. Well, that is unfortunate. Squirrel's the other one, I guess. This is... Okay, so this is what happened. Squirrel was jealous that Philip's bow was better. So Squirrel's like, don't worry, man. I got you. I'll put this prosthetic leg on. You'll have a foot again. It'll be great. It'll be great, I promise. Just close your eyes, go to sleep, let it happen. Shh, just shh, let it happen. And then he cuts his throat so he can take his bow. Squirrel. Squirrel. I'm watching you. This place is nasty. Look at this place. What is the yellow? There's vomit. There's blood here. What's the orange? Blood and vomit. I guess we're doing like... We're actually just making colors now. Because vomit's green, and then I guess we had some red to kind of give it that orange. And then maybe here's like some more... I don't know. I mean, yellow and red make orange. But we don't have yellow, we have green. I don't care. I don't care. It's dirty. And why are you guys coming in here and throwing up? Or in here. Or over here. Like, this place is just completely clean. I was like, no, we gotta keep the workshop clean. Let's throw up where we eat. The workshop, not so much. This I understand. This I understand. Well, we have an amazing new tactic for handling sieges. This place is still on fire. Just completely cleansing all traces of these guys. But yeah, we have a lovely new tactic for handling sieges, and that is to take out the mortars themselves. Excellent tip, thank you for that. I personally do not feel like it is cheating because, like I said before, they're trying to murder me. And yeah, all's fair in love and war, and this is definitely war. I guess it's also a bit of love, because we love Lake Town, and we don't want it to die. I don't want it to die, and I know a few of you really don't want it to die. So yeah, we have that awesome new way of handling sieges, which makes me happy, because we have some infections. That's not why it makes me happy. We're also going to try to figure out some way to incorporate these ship reactors. We'll probably build one, just see how it goes. And I do want to create some sort of backup battery sort of room. That way we can, you know, if our power's out, we can flip a switch and toggle on our turrets in case we need for just sort of defense. I think something like that would be great. And then maybe also having it go towards our crops. I may not be able to do it in Lake Town, honestly. And this is something that I really need to work on. The reason I say this is because, like, the power situation here is... I mean, it makes sense to have redundancies in your power, because if one of these lines breaks, then we'll need to be able to get power from somewhere else. But at the same time, it's not tidy at all, so I think I need to really work on my power layouts. So maybe that's something we could do. It would be nice if they had, I don't know if maybe there's a mod, I'll have to look into it, some sort of color coordinated power conduits. That way you could have like just different colored wires pretty much running through your base, and that way they wouldn't, like, if I built a line across this line right here, it wouldn't just automatically connect to the same grid. It would use its own power source. I think that would be really cool if something like that was added, you know, maybe in the future. This is still in alpha, but yeah. So again, sorry there wasn't an episode yesterday, and this one's going to be a little late. Hopefully the longer time helps make up for it a little bit. We've had some interesting stuff happen in this episode. We had the siege, which we just absolutely decimated. We have 3 new prisoners. Philip, I felt bad because he was being teased about his lack of a foot every time he went into the storage room and noticed that there was prosthetic legs in there. So I told him, you know, go get your bow, your really nice bow, and go get your foot, and then come back to me. He's like, yes, that sounds amazing. I really want this foot. Squirrel's like, I really want that bow. I'll trade your prosthetic leg for your bow. Philip's like, no, you can't have it. And he's like, okay, well, I'll give you the leg anyways, just to show you I'm a nice guy. Philip's like, okay, I trust you completely, Squirrel. Now remember, it's my leg. Squirrel's like, don't worry, I got this. Stabs him in the throat, takes his bow. Squirrel, you're a bastard. But we kind of love you. Kind of. And you pick the one room that's like outside. Squirrel, why are you over here? Clark, nobody. Squirrel, buddy. Well, we are one down from where we were, so I believe we're at 6 now. We are at 6. We were 7 strong when we started. We are now 6 strong. We are trying to recruit, I believe, Giyu and Lovegood. Yes. Not Vladimir, though, because of his dementia. I know that doesn't really seem fair. We have Combat Supplier, which I'll just go ahead and check out right now. If the episode's long, it's already long, so this isn't going to hurt anything. Get rid of this poor pistol. I'm actually going to get rid of the shotgun. Because we have so many turrets that it's just not viable to have someone up there with a shotgun. In a different layout, it would probably be useful, but again, not here. This normal spear is actually worth quite a bit. We have, what is that? Looks like a 52. We have a lot of medicine. How much is that? I'll buy it. Don't care. I'll buy it. Ooh. The LMG. What do we have? What's the range on this? 25.9. That would be good to set up behind our turrets. Or to help out if we were doing any sort of attack that wasn't in here. Like if we were going out to preemptively attack someone. It would put someone in danger, though. I'm going to save the money. I'm going to get the medicine. And I'm going to sell these. And I'm going to go ahead and sell this spear as well. Actually, if we get a brawler. If we get Giyu, he's a brawler. I'll keep the spear. Good talk, everyone. So this should be just about enough to get 2 slaves if we want. If you could take this medicine so it's not sitting outside. So now we have lots of medicine. We have 95 medicine stored up, as well as all of this herbal medicine that we have. So things are going pretty well on a medicine front. And I do have it set up to, I guess they'll put some here and they'll put the rest over in this area in the freezer. Just make sure real quick. Yeah, we have herbal medicine over here. Alright, well, this episode went on past the wrap-up, but that's okay. So I'm having fun playing, having fun chatting. Again, thank you guys for your suggestions and the comments. I do read them all. I don't necessarily respond to them all because sometimes I feel like it's just like you stating something and I don't really want to just leave like a smiley face or something like that. But I do definitely read them all, and I respond to all the ones that I feel that need a response, pretty much. So hopefully you guys will keep leaving comments, keep leaving those suggestions, because I obviously don't know everything about this game. So your feedback is always appreciated. And yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode of RimWorld. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I was trying to think about if there's anything else that I needed to say, or maybe I was waiting for a new little event to pop up so we could just keep playing. But no, I think that's going to wrap up this episode. It is going on 40 minutes now, so that's pretty long. So if you've made it to this point, congratulations. You get an internet cookie, white chocolate chunk with maybe some macadamia nuts in it. That's what I'm feeling right now. Might go make some of those. Yeah, that's going to be it for me, so hopefully you guys enjoy the video. And as always, thanks for watching, and have a good one. As a raid comes in, and a bulk goods trader. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. That's gonna be for next episode. Cliffhanger. Ready? You know what? We'll check out how big it is. Okay, that's not. It's a bubble warrior wave. We may lose a turret, but yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be for next episode. Sorry about the cliffhanger. Yeah. Take care. Have a good one.